Hello learners, my name is Dr. Shahnaz Rahmatullah Laskar, currently teaching as assistant professor in USTM. Today we will talk about value chain analysis. This is a topic in our strategic management paper. So we'll see what is that particular topic is all about. A value chain analysis represents every steps that involves in creating a product or delivering a service from start to finish. Whenever we'll do one business, we need to do certain kinds of activities, starting from procurement of our raw material and till we deliver the product. Of course, after delivery also there are some activities will be there we need to perform. Why we do this? It adds value to our customer, and of course in helps in reducing the cost. Okay, so value chain represents all the activities and processes involved in creating a product or performing a service from design to production and distribution. The value chain is a series of activities that a company performs to deliver a valuable product or services to its customer. It was introduced by Michael Porter in his book Competitive Advantage: Creating and Sustainable Superior Performance in 1985. Basically, this is an extension of Porter's 5 forces model. Here we are basically specially talking about the competitive part. In Porter's 5, there are various especially 5 factors which were influencing the competitive, which were 5 forces for an decision for a business. So, like a company's value chain can be divided into basically 2 activities: primary activities and secondary, or sometimes we call it as support activities. Primary support activities helps us in performing the primary activities efficiently. Suppose we need to deliver, we are manufacturing smartphone and we are delivering it to our customer, and after sale service whatever. But in secondary activities, maybe we'll talk about HR or marketing, sales department, because without a effective team we will not be able to perform or deliver our products efficiently. So proper advertising should be done, and all those aspects will come under secondary activities. And primary activities, as we have discussed, this is a main activities, like where we are procuring, where we are gathering our raw material, whatever is needed, like in manufacturing that smartphone. And of course when we have to keep it in our storehouses, that also we have to look out. So basically we are doing this analysis for seeking higher profit or to gain a competitive advantage. We will basically try to identify, we will try to analyze each steps in the chain, the value chain, and we'll see how we can improve each activity, so that at the end we can save some cost, and of course we can efficiently perform our activities. So this is a value chain analysis model. These are our basic primary activities in orange color, and these are our supporting activities or secondary activities, which is very essential to perform these activities. Okay? We'll discuss one by one. So these activities are interrelated actually, and one like suppose if you can't do proper sales promotion activities, although you have a very good product, you will not be able to sell it to your right customer. Okay? So companies can compete on the basis of delivering a unique or superior product, or one that is attractive primarily due to a lower price. So if we take the example of, let's take the example of a bakery business unit. Suppose in bakery, to perform the bakery business, if you want to open one bakery shop, you must have these activities. Number one, inbound logistic. Here what we will do? This activity involves receiving, storing, distributing the inputs, raw materials or ingredients used in the production process. For example, it involves receiving and storing the baking raw materials, ingredients like flour, and then eggs or whatever other things is needed for preparation of that bakery products. And it should be, and where we'll get these things? We have to get these things from our suppliers, and we have to ensure that these particular ingredients or raw materials are reaching into our production department without any flow. So next comes, when you have decided that you have to open one bakery shop, what you have to do? You have to gather some ingredients needed to prepare those products, bakery products. So operation, this is the actual production process activities, where we are directly converting our raw materials into our final product, that is maybe cake or maybe biscuit. As for example, it involves the actual production process of making cookies. It involves mixing, baking, packaging the cookies for distribution. So our cake is ready. Outbound logistics. Now we have to look for this activity. This activity involves distribution, warehousing, delivering of the final product to customers. We are ensuring that our products will reach to our customer efficiently, and to, of course, to right customer. And it's, for example, here we have to ensure that their packaging should be good, so that in the process of delivering this product to the customer will not get affected by any sort of handling problems, so that the customer will get the the product in very good conditions without compromising the quality and other things, other aspects. So we are what they are doing, they are packing it into cartons or boxes, ships them to the supermarket or retail shops or maybe local small shops. And next is our marketing. Marketing and sales are very important aspects which one cannot ignore, because as we have already discussed that even though you have a good product, promotion, unless you create some awareness or knowledge about the product towards your customer, then you may miss your customers. So for that, advertising, sales effort, some market research about your customer preference is very important. So if it's needed, then you have to adopt various techniques like social media campaign, some event organization, event management through some of the programs you can promote your product to create awareness and attract, so that your customer will get attracted towards your cookies or baking products. Then next, your after sale service. Once you have done all those 4 aspects, now you have to retain your customer, and this is only possible when you can give the after sale service efficiently. You have to handle if there is any issues or inquiries or complaints regarding your product or services. Here customers can, organization or the baking shop people can handle the customer who is having some complaints about the cookies. And once the customer will satisfied, there will be better word of mouth from their side, and of course to retain those customers. Porter's value chain primary activities. These are some of the activities which we have discussed. So what can be done? Like suppose in inbound logistics, where we are acquiring, gathering our raw materials, we can use just in stock system, so that we don't have to store it for a longer time, our raw material, and in this way we can save some cost of storehouse and all those issues. So in operations, when we are transforming our raw material into finished goods, we can use skilled craftsmen who can we can produce it in an efficient manner without much wastage. In outbound logistics, we'll see the outsourcing deliveries could have a cost advantage. When we are delivering our finished goods to our customer, we should ensure that our supply chain management should be efficient, and right person should get our product should reach to our right customer. Marketing and sales. Marketing and sales, we need to promote our product. We need to create the brand image or that product. Then service, after sales service can be like return policy, if not satisfied, then this may give a positive feeling or create trust among the customers. It in other aspects, like if suppose someone is selling smartphones or PCs, so after sales, like installation part, some kind of, if needed to do some after sales services, if in case of any kind of problems they arises. Secondary activities, we have discussed that it is supporting our primary activities. It can be necessary support or it can be infrastructure. There are 4 secondary activities: procurement, like procurement, technology development, human resource management, farm infrastructure. What is that? In procurement, we are doing sourcing and acquiring the necessary inputs, raw materials, components for the production process. Our procurement team will do that. For examples, activity involves sourcing ingredients, packaging material in bulk from the suppliers for better price and steady supply for production. We need to maintain a positive relationship, a friendly relationship with our suppliers who will be providing us the ingredients for our bakery products, or it can be some packaging materials which will be some ancillary products, like that attractive packets where we'll pack our cakes, or some of the with proper leveling and all sort of thing for better price. And of course, if we can maintain this relationship with our suppliers, we can ensure that we'll get our ingredients and other materials in a timely manner. Because once we will receive it in a late these ingredients, then it may affect our production, and of course it will affect the whole process. Technology development, of course, it's a very important aspects, because one needs to be updated with the technologies to reduce costs, or maybe to make the whole manual process in a automatic mode, to save, which may save lots of cost, time, and manpower cost. So this the company invest in researching new baking technologies and experimenting tasty unique recipes, improved in overall efficiency of cookie production. Suppose if we can take example of the pharmaceutical industry, they were involving in R&D, research and development activities, where they are putting effort in making a better medicine for that, for this for some disease. Next, human resource management. This is an important aspect because without a efficient team, or for example skilled bakers, so that you can retain the same taste and consistency, it is not possible to sustain in the market. So proper training, recruiting, retaining those people is very important activities, which may not support which is not directly affecting, but indirectly it is affecting our production process. The farms, next, farms infrastructure. What is that? Here administrative, it involves administrative and support activities which is needed for running a company smoothly, or running for example, suppose legal department will take care of the legal that company is compliance with the food and food safety regulations and other government's laws. Again, the finance team manages the accounts, budgeting and all sort of activities. These secondary activities, here in infrastructure we have to in every aspect we will see like how we can save the cost, like we can do bulk buying, so that we will get the economics of scales advantage, huge discounts in technology development, some automated machines which can perform some activities very efficiently, and without doing some manual work. If some machineries can give greater flexibility to tailor products to individual customer specification. Human resource development, again, employing expert buyers could enable a supermarket to purchase better wines than the competitors. Like if your team, if you have a good sales teams, then of course they can convince people very nicely. Then unlike if you have a team with less expertise or less professionalism. Then procurement is the last one. It involves buying a building out of town could give a cost advantage over high street competition. We have done some after service. Here we are talking about those aspects. Thus, value chain analysis overall allows companies to identify areas where they can add value and reduce costs, leading to a competitive advantage in the market. Companies can optimize their operation and deliver value to their customers more efficiently. We often get confused with the supply chains with the value chain, because sounds similar, but it is not similar, because supply chain is a part of value chain. Here you are just ensuring that your product will reach safely to your customer. But value chain involves all those activities from starting till finishing part. So let's discuss some important MCQs. How does value chain differs from the supply chain? The value chain includes primary support activities, while supply chain focuses on logistics. The value chain encompasses the entire business process, while the supply chain is limited to procurement activities. The value chain is customer oriented, while the supply chain is internal focus. The value chain deals with physical goods, while supply chain deals with services. The correct answer is your option number A. The value chain includes primary and support activities, while the supply chain focuses on the logistic part. In the value chain, primary activities are directly involved: managing supplier relationship, delivering product to customers, supporting various departments with the organization, conducting market research and analysis. It will be option number B, delivering products to customer. Next, which of the following is not a primary activity in the value chain? We can easily understand it will be option number C, human resource management, marketing, sales. These are secondary activities, not primary activities. Which of the following is a limitation of value chain analysis? As we have already known, the value chain activities talks about internal aspects, and of course considering the external environment. So it will be option number B. A company emphasizes building strong relationship with its supplier, allowing them to provide higher quality inputs at a lower cost. The strategy directly impacts which value chain activity? Option number C, procurement, because procurement team will handle and make a positive will try to build a positive relationship with the supplier, so that they will get the cost benefits, will receive the products in a cheap rate and of course in a timely manner. Thank you.